My family is very important to me. So when I was creating this presentation, I couldn't help but look at this slide repeatedly. The first photo is a photo of my father and I, and the second is a photo of my mother and I. My father is half Haida, which is a First Nations community on the northwest coast of British Columbia, and half Russian. And my mother is half German and half Irish. These two wonderful people created me and who I am today. I have my dad's eyes and my dad's nose, I have my mom's smile, and I'm undoubtedly white, even though I identify as Indigenous. So this has resulted in a lot of internal conflict for myself, because I have both colonizing and decolonizing blood running through my veins. The more I thought about this, the more I thought that other people must have a similar experience. And indeed, research in Canada shows that the population of mixed-race individuals is increasing. When I talked to some of my friends, they confirmed my suspicions that they'd also had some unique experiences as multiracial individuals. But there's very little research specifically on the experiences of white-passing Indigenous persons. What research does tell us is that when people can pass as a majority group member, they're less liked by their minority group member peers, meaning that my ability to pass as a white person means I'll be less liked by my Indigenous peers. We also know that when people violate expectations, observers like them less, meaning that because I'm white, but also Indigenous, when people look at me, they get potentially confused and view me less favorably. These statements are not to understate the very real experience of white privilege that I have every single day, but merely to highlight the fact that white-passing Indigenous persons have a very unique experience. Research specifically on them indicates that they feel isolated from their culture, they potentially feel alienated, guilty, fraudulent. And what we do know is that cultural connection is vital for mental health in Indigenous communities. So what my research will aim to do is to experimentally and directly manipulate vignettes to look at perceptions of white-passing Indigenous persons from both the perspective of Indigenous peoples and white peoples, in the hopes of creating Indigenous spaces that are safe and welcoming for everyone who identifies as Indigenous. Thank you.